Hello, everybody. I am Mr. Saturday. I hope you are having a beautiful, wonderful day. My day is going awesome. A while back, I used to have this world that I started the channel with that I really liked. It was my favorite world. A couple of months ago, maybe 3 months ago, I lost this world due to a crash on my account, which it caused my account to auto reinstall. So I lost all my test worlds and stuff like that too. And this world, I always meant to go back to it after I was done doing random SMP stuff. So today I want to start a new world, not to replace that world, but to kind of bring it back, right? It's going to be a new world, but we're going to have loads of fun on it. Here we are creating the new world. We're going to use the island template. So if you want to follow along, it makes it real easy. You can kind of just click on it. And we're going to give myself a starting map and bonus chest because I kind of like those things. You always get something a little random. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. While I get some stuff and explore this new map, I'm going to talk a little bit about the goals and rules that I'm setting for myself in this world. The main goal is I want to have fun and have this world as long as I can. That's the main goal. The rules are a little bit tricky, but I think they'll be fun. Rule number 1, no coordinates. I'm hoping in doing this, it inspires me to come up with some cool ideas to remember where I'm going. Number 2, no mending, because I would like to have old tools and armors kind of retired around the area in some cool places. And number 3, no wings, because I also hope by doing this it will inspire me to come up with some cool ideas of getting around and not being able to fly. With all this out of the way, let's get started. We finally did it. We have the map fully explored, which is pretty neat. Over that way is a couple of guardian temples like right up on each other, so that's going to be nice to mess with later. We're all the way back to Spawn Island. I did change the little marker up here to a mangrove log that I stripped. I think I got it out of the bonus chest. Yeah. So I marked it with a torch and a little mangrove log to kind of remind me that's where Spawn is. And we just have a basic camp. We don't have much going on. Did that dog just jump into my boat? Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to get him out of my boat later. I'm not gonna kill him, but I do got to get him out. This is all the stuff that I've collected so far, not much. And this is all the resources that I've collected out of like the random treasure boats and stuff. We have quite a few treasure maps I haven't went and dealt with yet. One enchanted book of channeling and some random stuff. Rubies are just emeralds. I have a texture pack that changes it to a ruby and names it ruby, but it's essentially just an emerald. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I'm liking this so far. This map is real easy to get if you want to play along on this map. It is just the island template, so you'll be able to click on that pretty easily and kind of do your own thing here. We do not have coordinates, which has been fun. You know, I've been using other memes. I got this compass out of a boat, which is kind of handy. It points me all the way to spawn. It doesn't point me back to my bed, which is what I thought it originally did, because I've slept in that bed. Let's see. Yeah, it still doesn't point at it. So that's going to be pretty nice to mess around with. Maybe we'll mess with some lodestones and stuff and see how that works out. Right here, I want to build some kind of hobbit hole to get me out of the weather, because right now we're just kind of sleeping out in the rain and stuff. And I think this little spot right here would make like a cool hobbit hole to spend like the first few nights in and whatnot. I chopped down quite a few trees. We have different wood types to play with now. I went ahead and brought a dark oak tree back over here from over there. And I went ahead and planted my jungle sapling in case I want to use jungle wood. I'm not too sure. I might use it in the floors. I think that would be pretty cool. I have no idea what this hobbit house is going to look like yet, but I know it's going to be where we start off. So let's get into it. There we go. I have the little hobbit hole up. I'm calling it my chocolate hobbit hole because it looks like we have little chocolate bars everywhere. I tore the roof down quite a few times to get the right one that I liked. I was trying to go for a more gradual slope, and I think I achieved that here. It looks kind of nice. We did knock out a pretty good bit over here to kind of build that corner. So we might find something cool to build here too. Maybe like a little shack or something, like a Hobbit shack where we store our tools or something, or we'll come up with ideas. There'll be something there. And then I made a little camping ground to kind of remind me of the times where I've had to camp along the shoreline before I got this thing built. I think it looks neat. Um there's there's no inside. So I still got to work on the inside. We still got to do an inside. It just, I wanted to get the outer look kind of squared away. I have fake windows, so there's nothing there, which is fine. We'll get something there. These trap doors actually serve a purpose. They had a little torch, so I don't have to torch spam, which is quite nice. It keeps the bad guys away from my front yard a little bit. I don't have to worry about walking outside and getting blown up. And yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking everything that's going on so far. When it comes to the entrance, we actually don't have a lot of room to play with because of how close the ground is on it. So what I'm thinking is that we get a little bit of this dug out and kind of make the entrance into a hallway that goes down a little bit. I don't like having limiting factors, right, when I go to build my room, and I know the Hobbit Hole is supposed to be kind of small, but I think we do that weird illusion effect, right, where the house looks smaller on the outside than it does on the inside, and we kind of open this up and find a way to bring it down to give us more headspace. So I'm kind of thinking this shape right here a little bit. I mean, this is still kind of squared off. This will be different. But as for the front right here, I'm thinking about this shape, and if we go ahead and fill it in something like this, right? Just go ahead and place all of our blocks in, to create a semi-round entrance that I think would look kind of neat. And then we'll find a way to place a staircase. So right in here is going to be a little bit of a floor, and I don't know if I want it to go down the middle or if I want it to come from the side. So I'm going to play with a couple of ideas to kind of see where we're going to go with it. I'm thinking down the middle, but I'm not 100% sure on it. Cool thing about digging this big room out is I'm getting a bunch of free coal that I need. Okay, I think I have what I wanted to be done, and I think we're going to go for a center staircase, right? I think that will look pretty cool. This room, like the entrance, might just have like decorations and barrels in here. It's not going to have too much, something for quick access. Like if I want to run in and grab something and run back out, I can. I don't think I have a lot of playroom. Yeah, so I have maybe one block like this to do some kind of decorative ceiling in here, and then it's just out of room. We might dig that out and kind of play around and see what we got. As for down in here, this is not the final shape. I dug this out a little bit so I could stand back and look. I played with a couple of different ideas, like a sideways one, or one that came from, maybe come from this angle, but nothing was looking right. So I think this right here, just straight and forward, is going to look pretty cool. We got the little curved stairs right there, and then we'll just place these going on up, and I think that works out just fine. Now this room right here might be a storage room. Like if we dig it out a little bit more, we could do a pretty cool storage room with some hallways coming off of it for I don't know, maybe different farms or like a bedroom or something. And I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to figure it out when we get there, but I'm liking it so far. I like the light tan colors mixed with a little bit of red. We probably need to get some dark oak in here somewhere and some of this oak. I'm thinking about the regular oak for accents and then maybe dark oak for like special things. I'm not entirely too sure yet. We'll have to see. So we got the little room decorated. I went ahead and got rid of the torches and placed this one lantern. I don't like the fence post, but I don't have a whole lot of iron to kind of just waste on chains. I did waste one on the actual lantern itself, but I think it looks pretty good. It's kind of a small ceiling. We got our little entrance way here to go down to this room, and it just works out nicely. I don't know what I am going to do in here. Yeah, the whole time I was building this and trying to get the roof squared away, I've been thinking about what I'm going to make this as, or how I'm even going to start it. I'm thinking See, these have to be dug out a little bit further. I've been using stone tools, so I might use 3 of my iron to make an iron pickaxe. And we're going to try digging out the walls just a little bit wider and playing with it from there. Okay, I think I have an idea done up and ready. We do have all of the walls dug out, kind of. I have this marked for this being a wall, and then the chests are going to go in here. And that's what each one of these slots on the sides are for. And then over here, I'm thinking some kind of smelting area, right? Some kind of basic smelting spot for when I need to make glass or cook stone or whatever. And then this spot right here is an actual doorway, so we could create more halls and whatnot. If I don't break this, we might be able to go ahead and just kind of knock this out to remind me that that's a doorway. So we'll have a doorway there, smelting there, and then all of our basic storage. We might build a better storage unit later, but this one should be good for now. One thing that we do need to work on is I need to situate my wood. I just said that word funny, but yeah, I need to organize my wood. I have no way of getting good wood other than chopping down every tree on this island, and I kind of don't feel like, making the island naked. If that makes any sense. I've already took out a pretty good bit that was all the way around here, and the little tree farm that I had planted there for birch is now gone. What I'm thinking is if we go to the back side of this island, we could actually make a temporary tree farm somewhere right in here, something I don't have to see. And when I get ready to build back here, we could tear it down and just be done with it, right? I'm going to go ahead and try to get most of this cleared out. It's probably going to cost me a few stone axes. I don't feel like wasting my iron yet. I'm trying to save as much of that as I can for when we finally go mining. But I'm going to clear out this little square right here and then have a couple of different tree types planted, just passively growing so I don't run out of wood dealing with our house. I just broke into a secret little cave mining a tree down. Okay, I got it set up and how the oak is going to be laid out. It's just, you've probably seen this 1,000,001 times, but all I do is I pillar up 8 blocks and then put a slab on the bottom part of the 8th block, and that kind of keeps these oak trees from growing up too big. And this is what I do for my temporary little oak farms. I just lay them out like that, and then when they all grow up, I'll get a bunch of oak trees from it, which will be really nice. And then, oh, that guy's mad. Okay. And over here, I think we're just going to go ahead and place birch about 2 blocks apart, like this. And I'm just going to line up birches as best as I can, because this is not like a really leveled platform for all of this. But I'm not going to build like a really big leveled platform and kind of do all of this stuff. It's supposed to be temporary. Just some building blocks to continue going in my house. I don't need a big crazy farm yet for all of that. So here we go. This is what the tree farm helped with. We now have this room kind of up and done. I went ahead and made the floor look a little bit like a crafting table. It's not exact. I didn't have the room to make it exactly like one, but it kind of mimics one a little bit. And we also got all of the chests in, which is really nice. Each one of these rows cost a stack of wood to make, which was fun. And I have a texture pack on that makes item frames invisible. So it kind of looks like we just took some super glue and glued the block to the box itself. I didn't have the iron to do the smelters that I wanted to do here. So we just got rows of furnaces, which, it looks all right for now. It's not going to be, as useful as what I wanted, but when we get iron, it will come in handy. Up here, I just went ahead and placed my original furnace that I made. This is the original crafting table, and I think in here, it has the stone axe that came in the bonus chest and a wooden pickaxe to replace the stone one that I busted up from all my adventuring. So it's not my first pickaxe, but, close enough, I guess. I put it up there. I wasn't paying attention when I busted the other one. And in here, I'll just go ahead and throw in like some treasure maps or... Oh yeah, this guy. This guy is pretty cool. I can't use him. This is it. He's bugged. I don't know what he's for or why it's like this, but I have a bugged map that doesn't want to map. right? So that's pretty neat. I'm gonna keep him in here as a bugged item. Wait, yeah, that was the right map. Okay, just making sure. So we have the map in there that's bugged out, and we have treasure maps. I might put some other useful things like some spare armor and tools in case I die. I can get them out of the chest to go rescue my stuff. I think this is all I'm going to do for this episode. The episodes are going to be more like this. They're going to be a lot slower, right? Where we just kind of focus on one project for a while, on one episode, and kind of do as much as we can to it. And I don't think I'm going to be doing like a bunch of multi projects in one episode, or, you know, try to rush to do a lot of things. I think I'm just going to take my time and enjoy playing and getting stuff done. And I hope y'all enjoy that as well. And, you know, if you do, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the like button. I appreciate it. It does help out the channel a lot. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.